Hey everyone, we hope you have had a wonderful week. We have certainly been busy around here. It's release time. Unreal Engine 423 is now available and it's chock full of new features and important bug fixes. Looking to destroy your worlds? The Chaos Physics and Destruction system has arrived in beta, including Niagara integration. We're also excited to introduce virtual texturing, the Unreal Insights profiling tools, HoloLens 2 support, as well as a number of improvements to ray tracing and our virtual production pipelines. Download Unreal Engine 423 today. In addition to a brand new engine version, the latest round of featured free marketplace content is now here. Download a versatile blueprint dialogue system, an ice cool material pack, a custom icon generator, fully animated skeletons, and a VFX grenade pack before the month runs out. A robust horror game system and modular prototype pack have also been added to our permanent collection. We're hosting our first ever Unreal Film Jam. Between now and October 19th, create a short film or animation based on the theme, Oh, the Places You'll Go, and enter for your chance at a package that includes $5,000, a personalized project review with Blur Studio, creators of Love, Death, and Robots, and Epic Games, and more fantastic prizes. Get full details on the Unreal Film Jam page and show us your creations. Human anatomy is so complex that just visualizing it in traditional ways is insufficient for easy understanding. That's the problem that Hirofumi Seo and his team at the University of Tokyo are working to address. Now they've built a real-time visualization and training application for brain surgery that more accurately portrays the brain structure and how it deforms during surgery, which will help surgeons visualize a patient's unique brain structure before, after, and even during an operation. Read more about their incredible work on our blog. Gaming enthusiasts from around the world recently gathered in Cologne, Germany for Gamescom 2019, a massive multi-day event with 370,000 attendees from more than 100 different countries, from AAA blockbusters like the Coalition's Gears 5 and Square Enix's Final Fantasy VII Remake to the newly announced Everspace 2 and innovative indie projects such as A Juggler's Tale. We'd like to congratulate all the Unreal Engine developers demonstrating their project at this year's show. We encourage you to view the full list of over 100 amazing teams. Squad is a battle game that is as tactical as it is moddable. The multiplayer shooter has earned accolades for its realistic scenarios, visuals, and sound effects that are able to replicate real conflicts and combat. Learn more about how Canadian studio Offworld Industries transformed Squad from entertainment into a VR framework that will support the creation of virtual training applications that help to simulate real-world combat situations. And this week's Karma earners are Clockwork Ocean, Shadow River, MCX292, Indie Game Cove, Christoph Morva, Luos, Kevin Ottawa, Mighty Enigma, Atlas 35, and Splodgenald. Thank you all so much for helping your fellow devs on AnswerHub. Y'all are rock stars. Our Community Spotlight section this week is dedicated to our Summer UE4 Jam winners, so check out the results of the jam and see their great projects. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's News and Community Spotlight.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Unreal Engine livestream. I'm your host, Victor Broden, and with me today I've invited marketing manager Daniel Kaiser.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for having me, man.
Always. Well, I guess it's the first time you're here with me.
It's the first time I'm here with you. I've been on before, but first time with you. So yeah, great work with everything thus far, man. Stream's awesome.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I work with Daniel pretty frequently, and so it's cool to have you on the stream.
Yes, and you're a fellow drummer, and I have my drumsticks here because today's a big day.
It is.
We're gonna have some reveals, and anytime you have a reveal, you need what?
A drum roll.
That's right. So
if
you're wondering why these are here, it's for that purpose.
And I was supposed to bring mine, but I had a busy week.
Yeah.
Make sure that I got all these games
I got you covered.
Judged. Yes, yes, Daniel sure did. He remembered. So I know what y'all are waiting for, and so instead of we're just gonna go right to it.
Let's do it.
Yep, that's just gonna go right to it.
Absolutely.
Let's start with the, let's start with the finalists.
Okay.
And then we'll do the special categories afterwards.
So just a little context for anybody that's just jumping in.
That's fair.
This is the results of, how long has the Game Jam been running?
Well, the Game Jam ran for 5 days.
Okay.
And then it's been 2.5, 3 weeks since the submission time ended, period.
Okay.
3 weeks, I believe.
So over 5 days, these games based on the certain theme of
Make It Count.
Make It Count.
And we definitely had some interesting ways that people used that. There were a lot of counting games.
Yes.
We had games with counts. So
like counts like
Count Dracula or
okay, awesome.
Yeah. So that was interesting. I didn't actually think of that when I came up with the theme.
Very creative.
Yeah. So that was interesting. We had 220 qualified games. It was a little bit less than that.
That's a lot of games.
Yes. It's a lot of games.
That's a high count.
We played a lot of games.
Yes.
We had a lot of VR games, which was really cool because one of our special categories is this real life, which is our XR category.
Right.
And so we actually received a couple of really neat augmented reality applications with phone.
Very cool.
Sort of, mushrooms, and there was zombies and
mushrooms and zombies. What more do you need?
Yeah.
Stop there.
People are being creative about what you can do in AR, and it's such a new platform that it's very interesting to see what people are able to come up with. And a lot of that is, you have to not only come up with clever ways to make it perform, but you also need to be good about sort of your design, because it's so different having, your this as your input and output as well at the same time. So
and that's always so fascinating to me with game jams of any kind, just to have to come up with, from concept to completion over the course of just a couple of days. So always impressed by the community and what they come up with. And for the record, I have not checked out these games yet, so I wanted my reaction to be as authentic as possible.
Fresh.
So fresh and authentic. And I also have a cold, so bear with me because I sound like a mushroom zombie
They've never heard
guy.
you before. Well, actually,
Hey,
never
man,
mind. They never heard you with me. Maybe there's some
That's
difference
true.
there. I don't think
Maybe
so.
some
I'm just
people
talking a bunch
have.
of stuff. All right. So we're definitely going to go through all the sweepstakes later as well. I know you're waiting for that, but I wanted to get started with us just playing one of the games.
Okay.
And so without further ado, I'm going to make sure, because I know there's music here.
Nice.
So I don't want to go ahead and launch this and sort of
I like
maybe
music.
count it. And so our first, in no particular order, finalist of the 2019 Summer U4 Jam, drum roll please.
I don't know why my knee
is-
is the best.
Come on,
part
come on.
for that.
I also I can't do the drum roll and launch it at the same time.
Okay.
It's hard.
That's difficult.
It is, and I'm gonna do the right command here.
Nice.
The Count of Schwartzberg.
Oh, very
Boom,
cool.
boom.
Oh, so this is what you're saying, when the count, they actually, this looks like a vampire-themed game or something.
It is. I'm not gonna say too much.
Okay.
That would be. Yeah, I'm not gonna say too much.
Well, I see a bat.
There is a bat, and it might have something to do along those lines later down the road.
Okay.
I guess literally down the road.
Nice.
Right, and there we have some music. The Count of Schwartzberg has been gravely ill for some time. Upon the request of the Count's physician, a novice healer, Arlette, has been sent from the capital city with a recipe for a potential remedy. She's accompanied by a bodyguard, Matthias, a former mercenary now in service of the crown. They arrived at the small town next to Schwartzberg Castle.
Nice.
Let's go ahead and proceed.
Well, backstory. Well, this looks awesome.
And so, when I launched this game, I have never seen anything like this made in Unreal Engine before, which was quite impressive. Let's go ahead and let's do this. I actually don't think, no, I do need a mouse. And so it is part sort of adventure RPG, part turn-based. I did figure out the best way to beat these guys after a couple of playthroughs. And so it's turn-based. I control, actually, can I attack that guy? I think I can. All right, nice. Ah, damn. It's actually pretty difficult. Now, I wasn't gonna show my immediate tactic of how I managed to
You found a hack?
Not a hack. I think
A strategy.
A strategy. I'll call it a strategy.
Okay.
Party stood there, victorious. So yeah, the music's good. It sets a really nice atmosphere.
Yeah.
And it really made me feel like the old school RPGs back in the day.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Everything, I believe, except the sound was made during the jam. Let's see if I can talk to the guard here. The guard seems uneasy as he studies you from a distance, but relaxes after realizing that you're not one of the local bandits. Halt! What is your business in Schwartzberg? He shouts at you authoritatively. And we're definitely here to help the Count. Okay, I'm not going to read through all of these in some kind of a voice. We want to know more about the Count.
Your hit points are pretty low there, man.
They are. However, so we can actually open the rest menu, and then we can rest. Now, I think that's supposed to tie into the food.
Okay.
somehow, but I realized that I'm able to rest as much as I want, and that was actually quite useful to be able to.
Oh, you can just keep resting.
Yeah, you just.
That's kind of what I do throughout the day. If I just take a nap, just boom, done. My meter goes right up, and I just
Alright,
take
we're
on the
gonna-
next task.
Gonna go ahead and meet these bandits here, and so obviously our goal is to sort of bring the remedy or save the count here. And I think my first playthrough took about, okay, so I think this guy might die. I mean, the guy I'm playing as. Yeah, my first playthrough.
Oh, so you could like study their attributes.
Yeah,
Okay, nice.
and that
you know you're
will
up
let you know
against.
how difficult the boss is.
And it looks like you have different types of strikes. So you
So-
have like a jab or like a swipe.
Yeah, there's a swing mode. I don't know if you can read that 'cause it's pretty small. And there's a thrust mode, which gives more accuracy and but less power. And then there's a hack mode, which gives less accuracy and more power. And I didn't need to. I realized the default one was good for the initial bandits, but for the boss, I was required to switch these up. Now, not gonna lie, I didn't beat the boss.
Okay.
I have not beat the boss, so technically I was not able to finish the game, which I didn't mind.
Right. There's probably nice.
We got the bandits, and here we get some loot.
This is super creative concept.
Yes,
and
I
great
loved
execution of it.
It was very. It's interesting because it wasn't necessarily like. It is original, but they're basing it off of a more old school way of doing RPGs.
Right.
And we're here to help the Count. And apparently he's an angry old man. And the bandits stole this guy's axe, so we're gonna see if we can find that. And now I know that we're going to need to find that axe, but we're gonna head over to this little guy here, which I think looks really cool. I love they kept it sort of true to the medieval era. He sends the word to the capital. This guy's a little grumpy too.
So you have to find an axe. So you actually like have like quests for finding items and whatnot.
Yeah, they bring you through, and there's no sort of quest helper style that's like, oh, you're just gonna go here and kill someone. You actually need to find, in this case, so we need to give him the recipe, and this is also part of sort of old school click games where they never told you like what you could do.
Right.
You just had to sort of click around and figure it out.
Yep.
And so here we're just gonna grab the recipe.
Nice.
I'm gonna give it to him. I thought that mechanic was
that's cool.
was great.
Is it nighttime now or has it been this
No,
dark?
I think it's nighttime.
Okay.
Or
I don't know if there's like day-night cycles or something like that, but
it might be. I didn't realize that. So page up and down actually brings
maybe
the
it's
camera
because you
up and
keep
down.
sleeping. I don't know.
Maybe. Oh, I rested. That'd be interesting. We can try resting again and see if. I wonder if it's gonna eat my food.
Yeah, look,
yeah, it does.
yeah.
That's awesome. And there's some rain. Yeah, the atmosphere is great. Music was perfect. Okay, so now we gave him the recipe. I believe he. Oh, that's the game menu. Do we have a little? I don't know if we actually had a quest log. Quick save. No, good thing I know what we're about to do. Gonna talk to this fella.
What's he doing with his money there?
Well, he's a merchant, so he needs to display how much money he's making.
all the time.
And I think he says that as well.
Just counting it up.
We can buy some good stuff here. I don't have enough coins yet, I think, to buy anything useful. So we're not gonna talk to him about that.
You didn't ask him how his business was. That's kind of rude.
I mean, obviously, if he's
Small
standing
talk,
there just
man.
throwing money
Hey, there's
around.
lightning in the background, by the way. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
That's cool.
I was focused on this little fella here.
I
We're
love
travelers.
the art in this game. It's great.
Yeah, it was a fresh thing that I haven't played, since I was like a kid. This is the innkeeper. He also sells stuff. Okay, I'm looking through. Like I said, it took me like almost 20 minutes, half an hour to play through this last time, so I'm gonna try to do it a little faster.
Yeah, because we don't got 20 minutes, half an hour.
No, we don't. Let's see. Did we get the? No, we didn't. We didn't get him yet. Okay, so we're gonna head back. I believe this fella is supposed to. Oh, right. Okay, we gotta find his axe.
Yes,
we gotta find his axe. So we gotta go find some bandits.
It's in the woods. No.
That's kind of what I expect things to be in the woods in RPG. Like, look, there's loot in the woods.
Side note: we often find Victor around the headquarters just looking in the woods for things. So it's a little.
We do
awkward.
have our walking paths.
We do.
Which one of my friends here actually set up for us. Just a little area that we can take a break during lunch and walk
Find
around
your
a little
axe.
bit.
Absolutely.
Oh, we didn't get his axe. We just have a broken sword. All right. Let's go ahead. Find some bandits. We need bandits.
Oh wait, do you have to defeat bandits?
Look at that, though. It's beautiful.
It looks great. Well thought out. There's like a little beach. Although there's no sun, so you know.
Oh, can I get back up on the? Okay. Oh, no.
You gotta use the road, man.
Okay. It's running so fast, though. So we need an axe. And now I know there are some bandits up here.
This is nice and dramatic cliff. It feels like you're.
Oh yeah, I was
ascending towards
definitely
danger.
standing here just taking in the scenery. And like at one point you're like, oh, I wish I had a smooth camera control, but at the same time,
Whoa, this
really
looks intimidating.
Yeah. So this is what we're gonna make. Oh man, I don't know if we can beat these guys yet.
They're kind of just standing there.
I guess yeah, but there are 4 of them. All right, let's do this.
You have to take all 4 of them on at the same time. The party readied their weapons, stood their ground, and prepared for battle.
Here we go. You can do the
Narration.
narration.
Sure, with my cold, it'll be great.
I think we're gonna die here.
The party doubts itself.
And there is sort of a heal, but it only casts a heal on Arlette.
Okay.
All right, let's do this. I know they need 2 hits. Oh, I can't reach him.
Oh man. So you had to use a move.
Yes.
Get all situated.
We'll get them all there. Well, that's good. He's the
Oh, dude.
He's
you
the tank.
gotta heal.
Oh.
What about your guy, man?
So he's
gonna have
can't
to take
heal.
a nap.
But we got 1. Now he's dead. Yep. Like I said, we're
Your
gonna
guy
die.
though. Your guy. Just
Yeah,
gotta-
but she's not gonna make it against these 3. The game's pretty
Okay.
hard. Ah.
Oh man, you took these 4.
Oh,
folks
that's
on and-
it. That's it, folks.
That's it. Done. No
Yep.
no axe for you.
All right. That's.
Matthias and Arlette had collapsed. Oh, there's.
Oh.
Oh, but there's one of them missing, so you come back later.
Let's do it.
Wait, can you rest?
No, I can't. We need to go buy food now. Okay. I'm gonna get some food. I think I
recommend.
Now
that
I don't
you-
remember where I found the axe. I found a bunch of loot the first time. I sold it all to the merchant, and then I bought his best gear.
Uh-huh.
And I kind of like that. So you can, I believe you can go and sort of visit the entire game immediately if you want to.
Okay.
You could actually enter the city up there even without doing anything down here. But I like how it's sort of, it's not telling you do this, do that. It's
Yeah,
like,
you
no,
just
it
gotta
gives
explore.
you.
It's old school.
All right, let's buy a little bit of 12 coins for some rations. Oh look, yeah, we found
Pie.
gold. And then let's get a meat pie.
Meat pie.
Let's get 2 meat pies. Let's get 3 meat pies. All right, we're gonna
Oh.
prepare for
Okay.
battle here. That's all. Thank you.
I'm a pescatarian though. I don't know about that.
Ooh, there's no
No. Fish.
there's no vegetarian option.
What kind of game is this?
They're obviously not looking out for everyone in this town. I don't want to get back here. Man, I thought. Oh, wait. We beat the bandits.
Yeah.
I thought they were supposed. I think last time they dropped an axe here, and I picked it up. Oh, we get some more gold.
Oh wow! Just
Maybe
hanging
can
out
I
money
maybe
on the ground
buy the
behind
axe?
house.
I didn't check
I
that.
don't know.
Let's
That's
go back
gonna
to the
encourage your
merchant.
behavior.
Let's ask him about his business.
Yep.
Or okay, we'll start with the wares. Here we go.
Oh, nice.
We'll
Wait,
get their
is that the
axe.
best thing you can buy? Oh, okay.
I don't have enough coins because I bought all the meat pies.
Yeah. All right. It's a delicate
All right,
balance.
let's sell this for 4 coins. We got some old boots for
All right, so
0
it's got
coins.
all these mechanics: buying, selling. You
Yep.
gotta.
All right,
This is really like well thought out.
Yes,
for
I
being made in
was-
just a couple of days.
okay. We'll ask him about his business. It can't be hard to have the best deals around when most of your competition is dead or dying in the plague. None of this stuff better be stolen from the dead. Shh, not at all. Not at all. All right, we got the axe. Let's head back.
So you're going to take on?
So we need to give this guy the axe because we need a part of the.
Excuse
I
me.
found it. Oh, it's a specific axe. Okay, let's see if we can just make it up to the count. All right, since I'm obviously not able to find the axe right now, I think y'all are gonna go. You should go play the game yourselves and try to
Yes.
figure this out. Maybe I'll just leave. What if I just leave the end game? Because there is an end game and it's pretty cool. I liked it.
Leave it to their imaginations.
Yeah, but let's go up here and just check this the castle out because I actually thought it was pretty cool. And then we'll move on.
All right. I'm sorry. I keep coughing.
Well, I think they're probably sorry too that you are.
Sorry about that.
It's never fun. Okay, and so he needs our. Oh, we didn't actually get. Yep. That's it, folks. We're gonna end it with a beautiful shot of the castle here.
Gorgeous.
And the last round of the game, you're gonna have to experience and figure out on your own.
That is cool.
Super
is
cool. Count of Schwartzberg, everyone.
Vampires, though. I did see a different kind of count, I guess, but
No, the count. So
no spoilers.
do not spoil anything, but there's a count.
No spoilers.
Yeah, you'll get to meet the count.
Nice.
He gets to say many things.
Awesome.
Yeah, very impressive. Go play it. I was kind of hoping they would continue on it because I would. They have all the mechanics there for like almost a full RPG.
Well, I mean, I think one of the takeaways for me in that is it feels like a very cohesive, well thought out package already. Like
It was a complete game.
Yeah.
When I
awesome.
played it, and that was really neat. All right, so that is our first, in no particular order, finalist.
Okay.
Of the 2019 Summer U4 Jam. Very cool. I think let's. I think I want you to play the next one.
Oh goodness.
And
Put my drumsticks down for that, man.
I can grab drumsticks. See if I can.
Okay.
Do some stuff management. I'm gonna move this over. Thankfully,
right.
this is all wireless.
Those are 1Bs, man.
1Bs?
Yeah, dude.
I like fat sticks too.
Yeah.
Oh, rock ends.
Yeah. There's no game, so what am I doing?
Well, I think you know how to launch one, so I'm gonna tell you. Well, maybe I'll run with this then. So our second finalist, in no particular order, of the 2019 Summer U4 Jam.
Are these in a particular order? I'm just.
No, they. That's funny. I'm being so serious. All right. So
What's
once
this
again,
called?
I'm not gonna.
Oh, you're just gonna let
say
me.
it. We
Okay,
need to
all
do.
right,
We
I'm
need
just
to do
doing
a
it.
drum roll. Okay. So second one, in no particular order.
Is?
No particular order is Pencil Heart.
Ooh.
And let's launch that, and then let's do Alt Enter.
Oh, nice.
Why don't you do? Okay. I guess I could have done this. Up.
Ooh, I like the music.
Music's great. There's a lot of things that are great about this. Oh man.
Pencil Heart.
Okay, here we go.
It's Braveheart's younger brother. Okay. Just start?
Mouse. So for this game, you're gonna use the mouse.
Okay. My own.
And let's do level 1. And the game should be self-explanatory.
Try to reach your.
So draw to reach your love. Each drawing makes you smaller. You can't restore yourself until you find her. So make each drawing count.
Ooh, that is a really cool
Super cool.
concept. Okay. Oh, look at that. Spacebar to jump. All right. I like it. It'd be funny if this came in number 2. All right. Hold left mouse to draw.
And so where the mouse is, so you actually move the mouse cursor to where you want to draw.
Okay. Oh, I see. So you draw like a little.
So you
Oh,
can
I just blocked myself in. Oops.
right mouse button to erase.
Okay.
And so you have
So I
to.
can draw like a little line or something. That might be too steep. Let's see. Can I get up it?
Maybe.
Oh, all right. Now that I know,
You have a pretty tall jump though.
how about we do this?
There you go.
All right. Click right. Okay, so I can erase this. Get out of my way. There you go. That looks sharp.
Yeah, sure they are. Scissors are not a pen's best friend.
Okay, so maybe I should go around them. How
Maybe,
about that?
maybe we should go over them.
Yeah, that is not gonna work. All right, all right. What we need to do is think about a gradual. There we go. Right. This is cool. I like this. Whee. Okay. All right. I'm gonna build myself a little bridge. Actually, you know, I like those little bridges that are a little more arch. Like that. I'll put some decorations on it. There you go.
I've played similar games to this in the past where
I love the style, the art style. It's
yeah, it's
awesome.
beautiful. And
Whoa.
it's all they made it look like
Like it's on a sheet of paper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have a cold. Don't challenge me with puzzles right now. All right.
there are some small puzzles.
So that thing's. Are there mechanics I'm missing or?
So it's still just about drawing.
Okay.
Yeah. So somehow you need to draw something to open that door
Oh,
or gate.
okay.
And it definitely has something to do with the balls.
All right, all right. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay, so I could push that lever by redirecting that there.
Nice.
See? Oh, and then here's some balloons. Interesting. What do we have here? Don't feel bad for spoiling it for me, so
I'm not going to spoil this one. You're going to have to figure this one out by yourself.
Oh, no. Okay. All right, let's see. I'm not sure exactly what I'm looking at is the thing. Oh, that looks like a...
So there are two elements to this puzzle.
Uh-huh.
One of them you have to do first before you can do the other.
Okay. So
what what do you have right there above you?
that's what I don't know. I don't know what that is. It
Okay,
looks
it's
like
a pencil sharpener.
Oh, okay, okay, that's what it is. I'm old. Pencil sharpeners look different when I was growing up. Okay. Oh, nice.
Such a
Ooh,
nice little...
That is so cool.
Yeah.
All right, so now I could pop these things if I can get up to them. Is that right?
You can jump pretty tall.
All right. I like the idea. Ooh.
Hey.
Ooh, that one seems a little out of reach. But
Yeah,
that's
you
the way I
actually,
feel when
every
I play
time you
basketball.
sharpen, you get shorter.
Oh, so I have to go back and sharpen again?
No, because
Oh,
then it will be even harder.
I see. Oh, I see.
Oh.
I lost my sharpness. Can I sharpen again? Yeah, totally. Oh boy. Yeah, look at that. Oh, get up there. This is how I
Ooh.
feel when I play basketball outside. Okay. It's not popping.
No, because
Oh,
you're not...
I'm not sharp. I'm not sharp literally because I can't figure out the
Oh no. Okay, I think you can still solve this.
It's out of reach. Oh. Am I doing something wrong? Or I can't sharpen?
No, but you can make a little platform so you can get up there.
Yeah, but
Then
if
sharpen again, and then you can jump up and get that balloon. So you're not gonna be able to pop that without being sharp.
right. But the sharpener guy won't let me sharpen.
But you can build a platform so that you can jump up into the sharpener.
Oh, that's the problem. I'm too short. Story of my life. All right, let's see. Nice. All right. Here we go. Oh, this is cool. All right. I figured it out. Music's great. Have I said that? All right.
I believe so.
This is going to float me up here. So I'm going to try to block these guys. Can I do that? No, that was a bit of an extreme block. Let's do this. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should do it in front of where I need to fall. Haha. Foiled cannon tube guy thing. All right. Should I just go down this way? Yep. All right. This is really cool. I mean, I love how creative this is.
Yeah, I was very impressed.
Oh, yeah. Yay, I did it. Awesome.
You finished level 1. You know what? Why don't we leave level 2
Yeah, we should
to
leave it.
be
Yeah, explore.
experienced by
Absolutely.
by everyone else. Pencil Heart, everyone.
Pencil Heart.
I think we all
It's
played this a
really
couple of
cool.
times just because of how good it was.
I think it's great.
Yeah, I would also like to see more levels, and I would continue playing them. All right.
Are you talking
bad,
about
I'm
which
about to shut down
teams
the
these are
music now.
from? Which team?
Oh, the teams. I really probably should have written that up as well, but which actually I did.
Okay, because I'd like to know what team made.
I did it with most of them. Let me.
Count of
I'm sorry,
Schwartzberg
folks.
and
I should
Pencil Heart.
definitely mention who made these ones.
Yeah, they're
so
really good. So y'all deserve
Pencil
some
Heart
props.
was made by Step Hair Studio.
Step hair.
Step Hair.
Okay.
Step Hair.
Not step air, like fancy, but like
So-
step hair.
Step as in like playing steps,
And hair is.
I believe.
Yeah.
And hair?
Yeah. Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Oh, like a rabbit?
Like I was thinking of step, and you're talking about hair, and I said both, and so that makes absolutely sense. Yes, hair as the little
Oh, that's cool.
the little Step Hair Studio.
Nice.
Yeah, and then to make sure that we also give mention to the Count of Schwartzberg, that team was Boreum.
Boreum.
It was Boreum, yeah. And
Okay.
Pencil Art was made by 3 people, and the Count of Schwartzberg was actually made by 1 developer.
That's unbelievable.
Yep.
This is why I love what I do, because the developers in our community are just absolutely amazing. You give them a couple of days, and this is the stuff they come up with.
I had it was frequently I'm like, this is how is this possible?
Yeah.
It's just people are just really good.
Yeah, they're just really good.
And Unreal Engine does make it easy to sort of the game jam style. Using blueprints during game jams is such a good way to not come into problems that otherwise can happen when you're. You can jump into Unreal Engine and use blueprints without knowing much about it if you've done some programming before, and you won't have to dig too deep down most of the times why things aren't working. You can take it step by step.
And then iterate. That's the one thing I hear all the time when we're developing spotlights or interviews. Like the developers always talk about this, how quick it is to iterate with, especially, leaning into blueprints and just to come up with something. It's fantastic. So congratulations.
Yeah, big.
Those 2 finalists and the others that we're about to see.
Yeah, we're not done yet.
We're not done.
No,
not even close. We need another drum roll.
We got 4 more.
4 more.
We have 4 more games.
Let's do it then.
Yeah. Because we had the 3 special categories, we had the 3 finalists.
Nice.
I'm going to go through them all. So, without further ado, the last, in no particular order, winner of the 2019 Summer U4 Jam is... Actually, I don't think there's any music here. Oh, that's the wrong button. And it is...
The wrong button?
Solar!
Ooh.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm really glad that's the folder I brought up, because otherwise it would have been kind of a spoiler. See, I did that before as well, and I wasn't really... Because I mixed up the Windows key and the Alt key. That's how professional I am, everyone. All right.
So what is this called? Solar?
Solar, and it's made by Solar Productions, I believe.
All right. That's fitting.
Solar Production, not plural. Solar Production.
USA and USSR.
Team of 3. Yes. So we're actually going to need to share the keyboard.
Really?
To play this game.
Okay.
And there is audio. I don't think there's music, but there is audio.
There's audio.
So you're going to use WASD to control your rocket, and I guess I just clicked through the start there. So let me explain it.
Okay.
The 2 world factions are in the space race together.
Right.
And we now need to sort of try to win the space race.
And the years are going by like seconds up there.
Right. So we should probably be quick to be the first one to.
Yeah.
And so stage 1 here is that we need to make it to the moon. And I think I'm going to be USSR and you're going to be USA.
Okay.
So I think I'm the red rocket and you're the blue rocket down there. See if I can.
Okay. How do you launch?
You launch by using the up. So in your case, W.
All right. Just whenever you're ready.
So let's do a countdown. 3, 2, 1.
We have
liftoff.
Nice. See, I launched mine straight at the thing.
Yeah. Well, I could have strategically counted that down when I was in the right direction.
Wait,
but
was I not
there
supposed
you go.
to? Wait, I thought I was
you
supposed
have to land the ship, you're not supposed to crash or break the moon. You're supposed to land on the moon.
Oh, so you got to put the bottom part.
Oh, damn it! All right. Okay.
Okay. So can I can.
So
all right. So I got it. I'm going to strategically
the physics
wait for
is what. Oh, I crashed again.
No, this is fun.
The physics is what got me. I thought they got him down really well. It makes me feel like
I'm waiting.
There is.
All right. I'm
gravity
gonna launch here.
And then when you make it out,
right.
There's none, and then you gotta come on.
Okay, thrusters. No, you're gonna land first.
I sure did, and you're gonna die.
Oh, and I just rocketed into the planet.
All right.
Oh, now we gotta land on Mars.
Now we gotta land on Mars, and so we still get to start from Earth.
Okay.
I believe that's Earth.
I see. It looks like Earth to me.
Yeah.
I've never seen it from that
good representation.
perspective.
All right.
Okay. Oh, and look, it's got your flag on the moon.
That's really
as
neat.
if you're claiming it. Okay.
I didn't even notice that last time.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna make it out of the atmosphere.
Now it gets a little difficult,
Follow
obviously, because you gotta account for things. Oh, I'm.
Oh, you're just.
Oh, wait,
so. There's no. You don't have what would they be called? Backwards thrusters.
Right. That's what
on
I
a rocket.
thought. It brakes essentially.
Yeah. I learned pretty quickly that the best way to do this is to try to go slow, because there's a lot of debris floating around. Obviously, I have an advantage here because... Oh, no! I
I'm,
thought
like,
I was
flying
going slow there.
everywhere.
Okay, I'm gonna lift off again.
I'm actually stuck
Are you?
on the earth.
Just go. Just
I'm facing the
full
wrong
throttle.
way. No, I'm gonna use the rotation of the earth to align myself very slowly.
Oh no. Okay, and so I should give you this tip: do not do everything you can to not move outside of the screen, because the rocket won't come back. You actually have to reset the game.
I feel like I'm in some sort of gravitational pull that is, yeah, it's pulling me back towards Earth.
Yeah, it is.
So, so it's resisting.
Oh, come on. Gonna land.
Resistance is
No!
futile. Okay, here I am. Oh, don't crash. I keep crashing. Not what I want to do.
Okay.
This is fun though. This is a great party game.
It is a great party game. I could definitely see how they could add more factions.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now I'm out. Now this is where you got to be strategic about how you're
Come on.
backing in.
No.
Trying to
I'm
avoid.
gonna crash. Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna claim Mars.
Mars is difficult.
Oh man, I am like really going fast.
I hope this is not a representation of how long it will take for us to get to Mars, because we are way beyond the.
Well, that's a pretty big feat.
Oh,
right.
Yeah, one of the
right.
biggest, right? That's what's at
Oh,
stake here.
and I'm gonna flip, and I'm gonna flip, and I'm gonna
Okay,
stick the landing.
You can do it. So maybe.
Wait, I'm going all the way out. Why are you pushing me out?
Last time I had no
Don't
problems
hit
landing
the.
on
Don't
Mars.
die. Oh my god.
I had no problems landing on Mars. Okay, so I'm getting into orbit here. Let's see if I can.
It's like the year 3000 right now.
No. Okay. Yes. Almost. Okay. Back into orbit. All right. I'm back into orbit. I think I need to get closer. To
No,
actually.
it's not actually the year 2100.
Oh.
That's not too far away.
No. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, I'm back into Earth.
I'm just gonna do a crazy spin, right? And then I'm gonna
I crashed again.
project myself towards here, and then I'm gonna do a spin since I've already gotten rid of all the asteroids here.
You're not.
Oh, it was a little. Hey, it's a little
To be fair,
quick.
I don't really. Other than there hasn't been a lot of rockets that have been able to actually land like this. Oh no! I'm going back to Earth. Yeah. Okay.
One of us is. All right, I think one of us has to get Mars.
I know, and I got it.
You
I had
did?
no problem. Not this playthrough.
You had no problem, seriously.
The first time I played it, I had no problems landing on Mars. It was the next planet
Oh goodness.
is that I was not able to bait. Okay, now I'm definitely going out. I wonder,
My
does,
ship is stuck.
is Mars not as dense as Earth? I wonder, because the gravitational pull actually
I feel
feels
pretty dense right now.
I feel not as strong.
All right, it's. Oh wait, hold on a second. Can you do something else with these keys? What is it?
No, it's just WASD.
Okay.
Up throttle, left, right. Okay. Can I make it?
Why am I
Come
like
on.
stuck?
Come on.
All
right.
right. Use the trajectory. Oh, that was cool. I used the orbital.
Come on.
Don't. Oh, nice.
I did it.
You did it.
All right, we'll give one shot for Proxima.
All right, fine.
And I like how they sort of notion here that, like, oh, we can just make up planets and keep the game going.
Yeah, that's true.
Although doing the solar system would be pretty cool too.
That would be cool.
Is Proxima a planet? I don't know. Does chat know?
I don't know. They name new planets all the time. I just died again.
Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of the gravitation.
I feel really bad at this game. I love the concept of it, but I feel like
Have you
I'm
seen
bad
all the
at it.
debris there though? Like,
There's a lot of debris.
I'm gonna take it really slow.
How do you get to go that slow?
Just
stop hitting
don't.
the gas.
Yeah.
That's what my wife tells me that all the time when I'm driving.
No.
All right.
Oh. Come on. I made it.
You have won the space race.
I just did.
Congratulations.
I didn't beat that last time.
That's fun.
I just kept crashing into all that debris over there until there was almost no debris left, but I still kept crashing.
I feel like my level of badness at this game should not take away from how good the game is, because it's actually really fun. I'm just bad at it.
It was a neat little party game. I love when you can just have like one keyboard and play several people, even like 4 people on the same keyboard.
Yeah.
Makes me think of like old school games.
Although it would be cool, like 4-player couch co-op, right?
Yeah. Oh, and obviously, I'm sure it would work as
At
well.
some point.
But I do like huddling over a keyboard.
Yeah.
We used to huddle over like the Guitar Hero guitars back in the day as well.
Nice.
Sort of play them. So gave me a little bit of that.
That's great. Who made this?
This was Solar Production.
Oh, that's right. You already
Solar
said
Production, team of 3, I believe.
that. Yes.
Yeah, team of 3.
That's out of this world.
Yeah, super impressive. Congratulations.
That was really bad.
We're gonna terminate that
Okay.
and move on. Yeah. So
This floor's squeaky, by the way.
and the range, I think the theme this time around allowed people to be a little bit more free in how they interpreted it.
Yeah, totally. So far, these are all extremely unique.
Yeah.
Right?
Last jam around we had coin. Now it's just completely standing still in my head what the actual theme was.
Yeah,
But we had a
coin
lot. We had a lot of coins, and so obviously that was taken literal in a way. Here, I didn't even think of the literal meaning of count.
Right.
As a title, I guess.
Right.
And so that was a cool surprise, and everyone worked really hard. I think it was actually impressive how many of the games were like sort of on point when it came to the theme, in their own way, obviously. But it was possible for me to understand what they meant around the theme, and so
And that's always a cool part of a game jam when you're playing something like, oh, I see what they did with the theme. Even the more interesting and unique it is, the more opportunity there is to be creative, right? So it's really cool when you hit that moment of discovery, like, oh, I get it. Got to make it count.
Got to make it count, or
I
make
like
it. All right, so let's move over to our special category winners.
Ooh.
And then, or maybe we should just go through the sweepstakes first.
Okay.
Not the big one, obviously. I'm sure you
Whoa.
noticed that we have an absolutely amazing looking PC here from Falcon Northwest.
That's great.
Which is the sort of grand prize that we're gonna give out to one member of the 3 finalist teams.
Wow.
Will receive this. And the specifications for this you can find on the HIO page. It's a very impressive PC. And so I just noticed this today when I unopened it.
Oh my goodness.
It's just a glass door, and I thought that was really neat.
That is super cool.
And then since we're doing this, why don't we just do this?
Careful.
I got this. Don't worry, I tried before we went live.
Oh, okay.
And then
That
we
means
have
nothing.
a amazing graphic on the other side as well,
Wow, look at that.
which is taken from our SIGGRAPH presentation.
Yes, that's right. That is the new graphic, and it is really cool. That is fantastic.
Yeah, I was very impressed with what Falcon Northwest were. And this is actually their newest line of PCs.
Really?
Yeah. So it's a new case,
I need to enter the game
new
jam
specs.
next time. I don't think I'm eligible.
and obviously a nice little
All right,
little
I'm gonna
logo
just drop
font.
it. Look at that. That is really cool looking.
Yeah.
That is going to be super cool.
And so I guess that's a little teaser before we
Nice.
before we hand it out. And we're gonna have to ship it. Yeah, we
That
have
really
to
makes me
carry.
nervous still at
had
that
to-
little table.
Oh no, it's good. We got sandbags on the
Oh,
bottom
okay.
there.
all right,
Yeah,
all right, good. Sandbags. When you're on set, sandbags. It's all about the
The
sandbags.
team here, the production team, made sure that the PC was gonna stay in.
Yeah. I asked Greg for
in one
water
piece.
before he handed me a sandbag. It was just like, sandbag. Sandbag.
Here you
Everybody
go,
gets
just,
a sandbag.
just trust me. The sandbags will do it. They'll do it for you. All right. So let's do the sweepstakes to keep a little bit of the excitement, or sort
Okay.
of like who's going to do it. And so let's go over our DX Racer winners to try to keep this a little bit shorter than last time. I've gone ahead and randomly selected using a sheet formula across everyone who participated. And I'm just going to go ahead and read out. So one of our sponsors for the jam is DX Racer. They provide these amazing
Yes.
Unreal Engine branded chairs that we also have here in the office.
Yes. You
So-
always feel really ready to work when you sit down.
yeah,
You're
and
just
I like the lumbar,
ready for whatever it is I'm
like the
doing.
lumbar support.
I'm ready.
It makes me like I'm sitting for 2 hours and I'm like, oh, the lumbar support sort of tells me that I should also stand.
Yeah.
And then I actually get out of the chair. Try to get the blood flowing, you know? It's important
go.
when you work in front of a desk all day. And then when you get home, you just want to play or make video games, and then you sit again.
That's right.
Yeah, it's
great.
important to stand. So our DX Racer winners, and these are selected out of everyone who participated in the jam with a qualifying submission. And so without further adu, the lucky winners of the 3 chairs that we're handing out is going to be Rina from Step Hair Studio, which is one of the videos,
Oh, nice.
Vasily from Team Orchid, and Trim from Fever Dream Dream Team. Congratulations, you will all be receiving a
Oh, we get some
DX
a gallery of
little
claps.
claps.
Yeah, you guys
Oh, we can do drum rolls and claps.
Thank you.
We can get more claps over here.
More claps.
More claps. Claps everywhere. So the whole team just
Yeah.
come in. Well, we have these new microphones that
Yeah.
are actually picking up the
Claps.
room a little bit.
Clap
A
certified.
little bit more, I should say. I guess we never announced it, but we do have new microphones. I hope you're enjoying the improved audio because I definitely heard a difference.
Yes.
And it looks nice. You can't even
I
tell
don't-
that we're.
look, I can't see it.
No. Where are they? I don't know. All right. Let's do our next sweepstake, which is going to be from the marketplace team here. They are providing marketplace credits to 20 people out of
20.
20. Yeah, we got 20 here.
Nice.
And so
That's a lot of marketplace credit.
that is a
great.
lot of marketplace credits. $50
Wow.
each person.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's a good time to get it because there's a lot of amazing things on the marketplace. And there's
I
more
think
coming.
everything's awesome, by the way. That's why I say awesome all the time.
You should, right?
Yeah, it's a great word.
It is a great word. It's a good look on life. That try to make awesome things and try to look at everything.
That's right.
Everything that is awesome.
So you've got 20 of these.
20 of these. So I'm just going to read through them.
Go for it.
Without further ado, our marketplace credit sweepstakes winners are.
Hold your applause to the end.
Okay, it's important.
Yeah.
He got it.
Yeah.
Alexander from Team Broken Cat, Ellie from Harlan Designs, Jared from Jager Moon, Katskevich from Team Maxim Ivanovic, I think that's actually his name, Todd from Deplorable Mountaineer, Tyler from Ducksnot, Jonas from Telos, Brian from Color Click, Alexander from HRWA, Cube Hero from Team Cube Hero, Ryan from Games by Ryan, Lauren by Team Chimera.
Credit.
just throwing them out there. Well, they will be kind of thrown out there because they're all digital. There's nothing. Johnny from Team Johnny Swales, David from Next Gen Games, Aditya from AR 1010, Jack from Kinotrope, Hakon, which I think is almost pronounced Håkan,
Sure.
HPA 97, Stefan from MMs, Kyle from Cold Sweat Games, Mohammed from Watar, Team Watar, and Derek from Dowa Productions. Congratulations,
And
everyone.
applause.
You'll probably.
Good job with that list, by the way. That was pretty intense.
Thank you.
It's a lot of reading to do.
Yeah, and there was a lot of updating the formula of
By
giving
the
me
way,
a new
Jack Jewel is a great name.
Jack Jewel.
That's a,
Yeah, that's almost
That's like a
sounds like an action
rock
hero.
star name.
Yeah,
Oh, action hero. That's great.
yeah, it's like.
My name.
You know, no, I think it's better than G.I. Joe, actually.
is.
Yeah. That was the one that came to mind for some reason. And I didn't even grow up with G.I. Joe. That was something
didn't?
No.
Me neither.
I did see all of the funny meme things that they did around
The PSAs.
the PSAs. Yeah, that's
classic.
very classic. I think I repeated those quotes
about
many
BJ.
times. But to leave memes and other various random topics,
Okay.
let's go ahead and move on to our next sweepstake sponsor, which is GameTextures.com. They're providing a subscription to their service, which is a huge library of game textures that you can use.
great.
And so without further ado, and there will be claps, we have 10 lucky sweepstake winners of this, and they are Cameron from Dimensions, Christopher from Pew Pew Games, Mohammed from Watar, he's a double winner there, Clarence from Chamorro, sorry, no, that was Clarence from Sad Gandalf.
Right. Sad Gandalf.
Sad Gandalf. Ali from Team Revived, Devon from Team Avatar, Ross from Couchable Games, Katarzyna from Fireline, Steven from One Aussie, and Sorab from Caspian Interactive.
Caspian.
Congratulations, everyone. I remember to clap that time.
Man, lots of winners.
Lots of winners, yes. And we do have one sweepstake left, which is the grand prize here. We're gonna wait a little bit.
Yeah,
Hand
totally.
that out. Yeah, we're not gonna announce that yet, but there is a very lucky winner. I was
Right.
think-
And then we've got the categories, right? These other categories.
That's where we're gonna play some more games.
Okay.
We're gonna announce the winners of the special categories, and we're gonna play some more games.
Okay.
And I'm going to start with the "Is this real life?" category,
okay,
which
great.
is anything in the realm of XR. Which, if you don't know, stands for
AR, VR.
yeah, AR, VR, any form of cross reality where you blend virtual and the real reality
Right.
together. And we saw some really cool submissions. The this is a room scale game, which means that you actually need to walk around. There is no way to artificially move yourself or the camera in the world, which made it difficult to play here on the set. We don't have that much space. Also, I believe if I was standing, my head would be out of the shot, and we would actually need a cameraman, which we don't do. So for this one,
No offense.
no offense.
I mean,
no offense.
It's just the cameras are on tripods. I mean, we could take them off.
We could move
It's,
around.
it's okay.
Right, I'm just trying to explain myself why, because we've done VR. We have no problems doing
Right, but if you can't,
seated
if
VR.
you can't virtually walk around, then you'd just be stuck in one spot.
Yep, but I can tease that. Just stay tuned. Things might change.
Ooh, foreshadowing.
That's a little, maybe a little. And so I'm gonna play a video of this, and so we're gonna need a drum roll. Where's your?
Oh,
You got him?
yeah, I got you covered.
Okay, and so all right. Oh, good. I prepped this. Okay, cool. So I play a video. So the winner of Is This Real Life special category from the 2019 Summer UE4 Jam is Shipping Sheep.
Nice.
And let's just go ahead and play this. I guess it's not a lot of sound effects. So the mechanic in this game, you know it immediately. You don't even need any instructions. You can just start trying to explore, and you figure out immediately what you're supposed to do. And so your job is to get the sheep into the pen.
Right. That's always the job with sheep.
Get back in the pen, sheep. Yeah, so you build your little...
Oh, a fan
Yep.
and a pillow and... Nice.
It's a complete game. You can get in there, I believe 9 levels.
And you're counting sheep. That's the theme.
Yep.
Brilliant. See, that was that moment where it hits you and you're like, I get it. That totally delivers. Super fun to play?
We kept doing it over and over to get to the last, and like it's so nice. There's a nice level menu. All the interactions is intuitive, and that's really important in a VR game. You can try to explain difficult mechanics, but unless the person is a sort of seasoned VR gamer, it's really hard, and it can lead to frustration. And if the player feels frustrated when they're in an enclosed environment, they can't see anything else.
Right, you're a little disarmed. You can't like just take take a second to collect yourself. You're there. You're in the experience. You need to be able to like figure it out intuitively, and it has to be fun. That's great.
And so super impressed. And it looked nice. All of the assets were made. I think there was some sound.
It's great. Sheer genius. Sorry. Sorry, I had to.
I'm glad I know that word. It's because I got the joke.
Okay.
Let's see here. So I just wanted to make
Don't put
sure.
my name up after that one. Now they associate me with dad jokes.
So
It's my fault, I guess.
Shipping Sheep was also made by one person. The team name is SM Vint. SM Vint is
That was
made
awesome.
by one person. Very impressive. We had a lot of fun playing. Please give us some more levels and make sure we get to know about that because we played them. Even difficult ones, and more sheep.
More sheep.
Yeah, maybe have like dual spawns and stuff. Yeah, super cool, very impressive. Congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah, doing the claps now. I like the drum roll and then the clap.
Right.
Not sure if we did the clap last time.
Amp it up.
All right, and so back to it.
So we just have 2 different categories left.
We had 2 categories left
Okay.
and let's.
So we had the overall 3 finalists. We had the Is This Real Life, which was Shipping Sheep that we just saw.
Yep.
That's a quick recap for those keeping score at home. And now we have 2. What's this next award category?
The next award category is Army of One, and I'm gonna have you play this game, but I will launch it and then
That would help.
hand the keyboard over. I actually think you might be able to play this with the gamepad. I'm not sure I tried that. I did plug one in so that we could do that.
Can I try?
Yeah, we're definitely going to try that. So Army of One is for the best game made by a team of 1 developer.
Oh, wow.
And I will let you know, there was a lot. I don't keep count of this. Keeping count. But especially when I was going through the sweepstakes, and sort of jotting all the names down and then actually looking at all the team names a little bit further, I noticed there are a lot of individual developers for this jam. And so this category was a little bit hard to pick the winner of. The game that won, we all thought provided a very original art style. It had amazing atmosphere. It is not a horror game. Horror.
I don't like horror games.
I don't either. Right. And so I'm saying that it is not a horror game, but it gave me goosebumps, and it made me feel, because I was sitting with headphones, always turn up to 11, and it's gave me goosebumps. It's super atmospheric.
Atmosphere.
Yeah.
I got you covered.
All right, so let's go ahead and do this.
Who's the winner?
We need the drumsticks. So the winner of the special category Army of One for the 2019 Summer U4 Jam is, let's go ahead and launch this.
I'll buy a new chair for the studio.
Launch this. I hope it's not coming through loud. I know we're...
I'll go soft there.
All right, game is launching. I'm gonna do the right keybind. Oh, it starts immediately. I'm gonna get it over. The winner is Wormwood.
Whoa. Look at that.
And I hope, all right, so there was no audio track here in the beginning, but we tested this before. I'm gonna hand this over to you. Let's see, do that. Okay, no gamepad, so you're gonna have to use the keyboard.
Okay, bummer. All right, that's fine. Is it keyboard and mouse or just keyboard and mouse?
I believe it is just keyboard, actually.
All right. I feel, you not enter the woods. Right, they tell me not to go in.
Yeah, inside him lies only darkness
and something else. The end of the sentence.
A well. Or, well? Yes?
I must.
This.
In that case, seek the light. It will be your sole companion. I feel like something bad's going to happen. Especially since...
And the music hasn't even started yet. Already, atmosphere.
I'm just walking.
So you actually have 2 dimensions of movement.
Oh. Oh. Wow. Chapter 1. It was a very cinematic presentation.
And I love the little, they made sure that there was some nice little sound effects for almost everything in the game.
All right.
I think you want to enter the Wormwood.
I don't know.
Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't want to.
Fail enough, and your efforts will be in vain. Okay.
And now we don't have stereo, which might actually.
Do you get indications of where things are based on sound?
Correct.
Okay.
And so not having stereo might be a little bit of a disadvantage. There's
I see a key.
Yeah.
How do I get the key? Maybe I'll go around. Oh, well, there's something creepy back there. All right. Am I gonna jump? Can I go through? Oh, goodness gracious! What is that? That thing came on quickly. It doesn't like me going through here, and it's like following
So
me.
I did not discover the monster like that. That was a much.
Every playthrough's different.
Not as scary way of discovering him, because I only heard that noise, and I saw something move in the shadows, and I know that happened to Alex as well, who helped us judge the games.
I gotta get that key to unlock the fence, and I can only see so far.
Yeah, I love how they used lighting in this. I was trying to figure out how they did it.
All right, the road ends there. There's a rock here.
Where did the monster go?
The monster. That sounds like you're trying to explain something to me like I do with my kids.
Maybe, but
Well, Daniel,
I'm doing it in a way to not try to tell you what you're supposed to do.
The monster is like just chasing me, kind of. Oh wait. Oh, I have to go in the woods with the monster? I don't like that. Never do that at home. Unless you're trying to look for an axe or money. Oh gosh.
You're feeling it too, right? Even with just having it in one little in air.
And it said if I fail too many times.
It should come through a stereo
I only got
through the
one
stream.
earpiece. Okay. This is uncomfortable. In a good way.
In a good way. And
a
that's
good way.
like I mentioned, I'm not a I've played stuff like Amnesia. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
I just have a hard time like continuing playing because I get scared. And
I'm staying close to this entrance until I can figure out if I'm attracting it. Am I attracting it with my movement? Oh my gosh! Yes, I am. Okay. My movement is attracting it. But I can't fake it out. This is where I would juke. I gotta do a juke.
You don't have any
No juke button.
Juke abilities.
All right. Oh, can I block it with trees? You can't get around the tree.
Your tree block skill is not high enough.
Okay. Here it comes.
Yes.
All right. It will chase me out of the woods.
That's funny. I didn't even know we could go out there.
But I don't see another entrance.
Do you want a
Yeah, I want
a
a
hint? Okay.
A lifeline, please.
And so he moves back and forth
call a
back there.
friend. Okay.
So just go now.
Oh, okay.
Just
when
go.
he- oh,
go
so he
left.
just moves- so
go
this
left.
is-
Go left.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously. Okay. Don't listen to me.
Okay.
There might be a.
I got it,
He might
okay.
be smarter than I'm giving him credit for.
So I need to like wait for him strategically. It's kind of like the stealth games where the guard walks all the way the other opposite direction, and then you just do the thing.
Yeah, and there's a really
But I
really
can't
nice
hear,
piece of.
I can't hear, just to be clear. So if that's a
You can't hear it all.
Very little.
Can you crank it up a little? Yeah. Thank you, Greg.
I'm running.
Just to make
I'm
it more
running.
intense. So here's a super awesome piece of level design. When I played through this, like you don't expect that little alcove or
Yeah, I'm hiding behind
place
it.
to be there, and so after I died like 2 times like you did, but because the monster just kept coming. And see, it's so cool. That's how I discovered a monster. I just saw him coming through in the shadows like that.
Oh, so you got all the way over here
Yeah,
first.
I did.
Because you're better than me.
No, I think I was, like I said,
strategically
I
timed it.
had stereo headphones when I was playing, so I could hear where he was.
But now I need to hide again. Don't come up here. I got the key. Yeah, this would be really intense with stereo headphones. All right, I'm going to hide behind the rock. Let him go by. Okay, you went that
I like
way.
how they added that little,
Now I'm running.
or how he or she,
All
one
right.
person added the little.
Okay, now I can use the key on the gate.
I believe so. Yes.
Oh, boom, it worked.
Nice.
All right.
And we made it to the light.
Ooh, this is really cool.
Yeah, it's very impressive. Let's leave.
Yeah,
Chapter
everybody's gotta
2.
play it.
Yeah. Not spoil too much. Congratulations.
So,
very
but-
impressive work.
But the count mechanic, count.
Mm-hmm.
What do you make in count? Oh, like make your moves count.
Make
or
your moves count. I
Make your
make the light count.
make the light count.
There was something else I thought of, or that I thought. Sort of make your journey count.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, and I would say make your attempts at not dying count.
Oh, I see. Because you only have so many. It said you only have so many times. So
Yes.
I guess the further you get, you're
so
using
I
it per
believe
time. Is
the
there a
light
counter?
actually. I
the
believe
light gets smaller?
the light gets smaller. The more times you die.
cool.
I only died twice, and I didn't explore that mechanic.
You don't have to
Oh,
rub it in.
sorry.
I only died twice.
Yeah, I only died. So we're gonna end it right here. Very impressive work.
Great job.
I love the art style.
Yes, it's really
And how also just there were quite a couple of things throughout my playthroughs. Well, really the first one when I sort of discovered the mechanics, but they gave me sort of a reward. It was like I discovered them.
Right.
And the level design helped that shine through.
Yes, that was really cool.
Yeah, I know Amanda really liked the game as well. She was the first one who got to play it and immediately said, "You gotta check this one out."
Very cool.
So we played it.
So that was the Army.
Army of One special category award, and now we are gonna head over to the Tiny Award.
What's that?
The Tiny Award is the best game or the best submission that comes through where the game itself, uncompressed, is less than 100 megabytes.
Really?
And to achieve that, you don't modify the engine or the editor, but you can remove portions of it that you don't need.
Okay.
And so you can do that in a couple different ways. You can turn off as many plugins as possible, because those are modules that actually get packaged with the binary, even if you don't necessarily have any reference to them in your code.
Right.
They will still be packaged and be there, because the engine is sort of expecting you to be able to call back to them.
Right. So this is about optimization. It's about being efficient. It's about
file size optimization, but it does optimize your project more so than sort of, it does optimize your project more than anything, I'd say, and it's really easy to ship the game, because I mean you can ship it on like a mobile store, and you don't need to do sort of the split up the pack file, and download it in separate.
So it's about
pieces.
being creative within those confines and how well you can actually pull something off.
And really it helps with your project to keep your project size small. Now those two doesn't cancel each other out. You can have a super large project size and go really small in your binary, depending on which folders you decide to actually package. And so a good example is you can import sort of marketplace packs into your project.
Right.
Most of the time, you are not going to end up using everything that was in the marketplace pack.
Right.
And so you want to not package them out when you package your game.
Right.
Because you're not using them. And so you don't need to bloat your file size. It makes the user experience a little bit better. When they download it, it's not as big of a download, and so if you have bandwidth limits or whatever it could be, it's nice. But I think the biggest benefit that I find of a small binary is just how quick it is to package it. So there's less iteration time, right? You don't have to sit and wait for the project to package it. It doesn't take that long, right? Something like this probably takes like between 10 to 20 seconds.
Wow, really?
Yeah, depending on your specifications on your PC.
All right, so so are you ready to find out the winner?
I believe so.
So drum roll.
So a drum roll for the winner of the Tiny Award special category for the 2019 Summer UE4 Jam is...
That was really bad.
Launching, moving over. Oh, am I doing the right keys? No, I'm not. Jesus. I wonder why it doesn't do that the first time. Okay, Blackout.
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 Cool.
Yep. And
what's this about?
In this game, oh, actually, I wrote down, because there was such a nice little description, a little quote that I actually grabbed. And so, because I don't think it's actually part of the game, so I'm just going to read it. A tunnel collapse has left Steve the Scuba Man trapped in an underwater cave.
Scuba Steve?
Scuba Man Steve. The only option for escape is to make every breath count, navigating a sea of lethal obstacles.
That's good.
It is. Deadly traps, and of course, sharks. Lots of sharks. A tunnel collapse has left Steve the Scuba Man trapped in an underwater cave. The only option for escape is to make every breath count. Oh, I copied that twice.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's better the second time, I find.
Okay, so should we... No, I'm not going to do it again. But thanks, Victor, for noticing that you didn't read it all twice. All right, that was...
Especially sharks.
I thought that was a good one. Here, I'm going to let you play this one, too.
Oh, goodness. I think you just like making fun of me at this point.
No, but I believe...
I'm doing it. Let's go.
I've played it a couple of times.
I don't like being underwater.
Well, you're technically not underwater. Okay, you used the mouse and the keyboard.
Okay, sorry. I wasn't
and actually took me a while before.
ready.
Well, it just throws you in there.
Be ready when you're done.
I mean, you started it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. All right. So, what am I tethered to?
So that is actually the mouse.
Oh, okay. Your air supply is easily restored in these shelters. Oh, by what? Going up here? Yeah. Okay. But excess movement will rapidly deplete it. Make it count. All right, I will. That's the way I look when I swim, by the way. All right. Some caves contain currents in varying intensities and sizes. Minimize your usage of air by using them to your advantage. Oh, okay. So the more that I'm in the current, the less I have to move.
And just like, I don't know if have you ever gone scuba diving?
As you can tell, no.
If this is what you look like when you went scuba diving.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you could like put this mouse where you want to go. That's why I was. Oh, I need to get some air. I got to make it count. Okay. Fill up. I love the physics here. It's fun. Rock slides are a serious hazard while underwater. I think they're always a serious hazard, just for the record. Dodge the falling rocks carefully or risk being knocked out. Okay, so we're going to go this way. So I have to dodge these rocks. Okay. Now I'm getting nervous about my air supply.
Oh, you got it. You got half left. Up.
Okay.
That's okay. It's only brief. It's only a brief knockout.
I got knocked out. I got to get up there. Oh, this is intense.
Yeah, and I'm not even sure if I made it
You didn't make it this far?
all the way. There are more difficult mechanics coming, and here's one.
Oh, there's the current. I'm using the current so I don't use my... All right. Getting caught by rock spikes will slow your movement speed. Press F to remove a spike.
So you got impaled there.
Oh! I'm pressing F. Hold it.
You can use the mouse to interact with objects in the world.
F. Got it. Oh, that was like all the way through me. All right, I'm full of air. Full of hot air.
Get another breath.
All right, and now I gotta get around these. It takes a little getting used to, but once you're used to it, which I'm not, it's actually really fun. I love the way they, oh, what is that? Okay, collect that tank. Oh, get it. Hold F on the tank. Multitasking.
You got knocked out.
Oh no, I can't.
I think you got knocked out.
I got knocked out. F. E.
Use
pick up.
E.
I'm just
Oh,
going.
okay, just go.
I'm
Just go for it.
Oh no, I'm.
You can grab them with E and bring the tank with you.
Take the current.
Oh,
Oh, I died in
you
there.
did. You
That's
did.
really bad.
Want to give it another go?
Yeah, I'll give it one more go.
Okay, one more go.
One more go. All right.
Just to get the mechanics down. Yeah, there was definitely a learning curve, which I like, and they keep implementing new mechanics as you move on.
It's very immersive. Sorry. All right. Yes. Okay, so here's all right.
Yes, you can hold F on that, and that will allow you to sort of breathe the oxygen.
Oh,
and then you
there
can pick it
go.
up, and you can take it with you, so that you can use it later. And that is required.
Oh, you're going
later
to
on,
need it
yeah.
to get through certain distances. I'm going to use the current. Just roll.
You got impaled.
I got impaled again? Does that do anything if you get impaled? I think I'm good. Oh,
Up.
I threw my tank. E, pick up. Oh, wow, you got to juggle all these things. Oh, you could lose your tank if you... I think the hard part for me is that you actually have to put the like the W key is going to go wherever you have the mouse and whatever. I'm swimming against the current here. Let's try going this way. I need to use my tank. Can I? I'm going to die again.
Up. Hold F. All right, that was it. It's out. It's depleted.
It's out, and I can't get through. Oh, here's another tank. Oh. I'm going to pick it up.
Oh, I think that one's empty.
Oh, well,
So-
that's not good for anything.
I don't remember if
Never
they
buy an empty air tank.
refill when you enter area.
Do you want to show me how it's done?
I'll give it a shot.
Here?
I'll give it a shot.
That's super cool. That is a great.
Yeah, and it has some. I don't know how well it's
Spin
coming
on
through on
the
the stream,
theme.
but there's super nice atmospheric or sort of underwater audio. I think I got knocked out on
can't really
the rocks
hear it.
like every time I went through most areas with rocks. So yep, yeah. See, all right. I think I can make this. Grab it. All right. Oh, he needs air. Okay.
I did hear
Guess
him.
guess I'm. Why did you put so much trust in me?
This is kind of stressful,
Yeah. All right. That's.
but in a way that's very rewarding when you
Yep.
actually reach your destination.
Oh, is this not where I'm supposed to go? Maybe.
Ooh, I don't like that
knocked
feel.
out.
Like you're lost. You're totally
Oh
lost.
man,
you don't know if
I
you
went
made
back
it.
again. I made this last time. I think I'm supposed to go this way.
Every second counts here. There's a tank.
Come on. I know there's air. Okay. Obviously, we are not.
Experts.
No. You know, and it's
Super
actually
fun game though.
Yeah, I think games are more. Oh, that depends. I was gonna say that like games that allow you to have fun, even though you're not good at them,
Right.
is great because it's very inclusive, right?
Right.
The finding that balance between.
Don't get. You just got stuck.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you. Just,
I made it. I'm
went
getting
right
knocked
around
out though.
And
I
you
don't
got to
remember
run
where
out
I
of
went
air.
here. Okay, so we're gonna let
People need to play this.
Yeah, you go play it. It's on the itch submission page, and if we're lucky, maybe the developer will give us more content afterwards. No requirement though. The game is sort of finished. My playthrough felt like it was a good chunk of the game.
That's great.
Playthroughs. All right. So congratulations.
Blackout
by Nocturnal Arts, I believe.
Okay.
Let me make sure. Yes, Blackout by Nocturnal Arts.
Congratulations.
It's a tiny award, and he was a Army of One special category submissioner as well.
Oh, wow.
And so, like I said, it was really hard to pick the Army of One because of everyone being, but Blackout was certainly gave me a lot of joy and challenged me, and
it has a lot to offer.
everyone else who played it.
It's the complete small package.
Complete small package, and really nice. It was super quick to uncompress and play, so it's always nice. A good tip there though for that is to definitely, don't use the plugins you don't need, and select only the folders that you want to package.
So who's winning this thing?
That's what we're
Okay.
about to do right now.
That's a big drum roll.
It is a big drum roll. And so I want big thanks to Falcon Northwest for sponsoring the UE4 Jam.
Absolutely.
Every time around, actually. With this amazing PC that I'm extremely jealous of.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the graphics look amazing, and I just slap UV stickers on mine.
Yes.
Which is not as
not
as cool.
Not as cool. I
and not
started my
such
drum
a
roll way early.
high-res
by
print
the way.
that they have on it.
Yeah, high-res print.
So to do another little one, just
We'll pause the drum roll. Look at that.
check it out.
It's great. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I think there's a 2080 in
You
there.
got, look, got a close up.
2080 Super.
Can I do this?
You can.
This is lovely. It really is gorgeous. That's going to look really, really cool wherever it ends up.
I hope the person who receives this will make it count, and
I'm sure they will.
will allow them to more efficiently create amazing submissions and games.
Yes.
Moving forward. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and award the winner of the Falcon Northwest PC. Goes to. Hang on, I gotta do this.
I'm not a bad
I have to do this. I gotta go to the right sheet.
You do need.
Yeah, but it's a process. Okay. This one's not pre-made, so I gotta. Okay, I found it. So the winner is Jury from Team Borium.
Nice. Is it Yuri or Jury?
Yuri?
Yuri? Maybe?
Yuri? J-U with umlaut?
Nice.
R-I?
Nice, there you go. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Let's get some claps, people.
Yeah, claps. All the claps. Yes, and that was the developer of the Count of Schwartzberg.
Oh,
the first game that we played.
Yes.
And so, yeah.
I think definitely deserving. A lot of thought, effort went into that, and
I think they all deserve it.
they all do. Yeah, but that's.
But there's only one.
There's only one.
Yeah.
And all these games are absolutely amazing, especially considering.
And there are so many more ones. There are a couple that I'd like to mention. The Bucket List was a very cool game. You play as an old grandpa who wants to. He has gotten the notion that he has cancer and he needs. And he wants to go through his bucket list. And it's like a WarioWare style with like a bunch of mini games that you played through.
Sounds fun.
It's quite cool. Also, there's Make It Count VR. Was a super cool game. Oh, what was it called? There was one that had such a beautiful. There were so many. Victor's Vector was funny, and I thought
You're a little biased.
little. That was a super neat like puzzle movement game, and the world looked amazing. Iterate. Make you count. That was the game. Make you count was the game that had an amazing art style, and your job was to count. And I hope it's been playing here. Oh, this one was super cool too. I don't remember what it was called. I love this puzzle mechanic. It was a little bit like Portal.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry. Nope. this was not the one I'm thinking of. I did play this one as well.
This one was good though.
They were both using, I think, the hexagon default material. Yeah, tons of them. That was makes it so hard. I mean, we played over 200 games.
That's a lot of games.
It's a lot of games.
Yeah.
It took us a while. It took us quite a while actually to make sure that we gave them all the proper playthroughs they needed, and sort of were able to discuss the pros and cons, and make sure they hit all of the things that we're looking for in these games. And so super impressive. With that, I do want to go sure. Okay, I'm gonna have a sip of water.
Be sure.
I want to make sure that I don't forget to mention all of the sponsors that are providing prizes for this jam.
Yes, absolutely.
And so I wanted to make sure that we go through them. Intel is one of our major sponsors. They are providing the winners with an Intel Optane drive, which is a super fast solid-state drive. Obviously, Falcon Northwest for sponsoring us with, and Yuri now, with this amazing PC. Side Effects for giving everyone access to Houdini during the jam, and they're also awarding Houdini Indie licenses to the winners.
Wow.
Quixel, which allowed everyone to use their Megascans pack and their Tools Bridge.
Great.
And their huge photogrammetized texture library. Assembla for providing all of the developers with access to a cloud source control tool, which everyone who didn't use, go ahead and check that out and learn a little bit about source control. It can really help you throughout the process. When things go wrong, you can revert. If things go really bad, you can also revert. And it allows you to collaborate a little bit faster than sort of swapping thumb drives and making sure that the right files were transferred. IGDA, and I do want to mention that for everyone who participated in the jam, IGDA will be sending out an email with a discount code for a membership. And IGDA is the International Game Developers Association. They provide game developers around the world with all kinds of benefits. The one that I think is really important, especially here in the States, is that you can actually get health insurance. So they allow you to be part of an organization that allows you to get health insurance, which is really neat. They do meetups around the world. They generally try to just support the game developers around the world. GameTasters.com for sponsoring us with the sweepstakes. CrowdForge.io for allowing us to, or allowing all of you to find teams and people to play with. It's a service that allows you to sort of say like, hey, this is who I am and what I'm doing, and I'm looking for these people to work with. Or you can just head on there and find other people who are looking. And then Soundly for providing us with the opportunity to use their sound library for the jam. And then we had a big amount of marketplace sponsors that are providing the winners with a lot of their packs. I was very impressed with how much they're actually giving out. And in no particular order, Brainbox, we have Plan B Studios, Project Nature, Mocap Online, Alexander Ivanov, and SB. They are all of the packs that they are giving out, as well as their creator pages on the Unreal Engine Marketplace. They exist on the itch.io page, so I recommend you go there and check out their stuff. It is very impressive, and thank you all so much for providing this for our winners.
Yes, absolutely.
I think it will get, hope and I think that it will be of good use to all of you. And then last up, of course, DX Racer for providing us with some really, really cool looking U4 branded chairs. Those are all our sponsors. Now, we're not going to go just quite yet. We are going to try to wrap it up here because I know, and we already went past the time. I'm so sorry, Daniel.
That's okay.
We were supposed to try to do this a little quickly. So Daniel could,
where's Daniel?
Well, he's doing something very important right now, and we're having a good time.
Sure.
So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you didn't just rush out on me. Left me here all alone. Bye. With that, I would like to mention that we are soon going to announce the Mega Jam. And this is the 5-year anniversary of the UE4 Jam. And so I want to let you know that we are trying to make this the most spectacular and big jam to date. We are planning more prizes, bigger prizes. There are some other things as well that I'm not going to spoil around the jam, but we're really excited about it.
Secretive.
We have already started planning it. There's a lot of stuff going on.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it's going to be
going
exciting.
big. 5 years.
5 years.
That's amazing.
Of UE4 jams.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're going all in this time around to make sure that you'll get a good experience, and we make sure that we reward you for all the hard work that you do, and that you provide us with, all the fun you give us. You know, it's funny, working at a games company,
Yeah.
some people think that all you do is, or a game developer, oh, you just play games all day. In my case,
No.
that actually is the case sometimes. During a very intense period of time,
Right.
I get to play a lot of games at work,
Right.
which is a lot of fun. So I appreciate all the hard work that you put in. Let's see, is there anything else that I should mention here before we let Daniel go to his meeting? And I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I upload all the VODs and get everything else taken care of. And I'm about to send out a bunch of emails to everyone to make sure that you get your prices and make sure that you respond. It's important that you respond to my email. If you don't, then I don't have a confirmation, to make sure that there's actually someone on the other end to receive all the things that we'll be sending out. So make sure that you respond. You have a week.
Makes sense.
For me, you have a week. Yeah. I think we say a little shorter days in the rules there.
I
but
tell everybody that when I email them, by the way. Make sure you respond. 1 week.
make sure you respond.
my
Well,
limit.
Communication two-way is important. Otherwise, I don't think there's communication. There's just someone shouting
Right.
into nowhere. I think that's it. Let's do another round of applause for
Thanks everybody
and everyone
for
who participated.
participating. All 200 and
We've been
something
playing.
games.
Everyone who sent us a little bit of a gameplay video that we've all been playing here in the background. Go make sure that you check out their games. There were a lot of really good games that I wish we could award prizes to everyone. But that's not, unfortunately, how a competition works.
Right. But everybody had fun participating, and I certainly had fun playing the games. And thank you for having me here.
Thanks for coming
It's not
on.
often that I'm on the stream, so I love to have the opportunity to, communicate, fellowship with you, and then, of course, check out these awesome games.
And show your amazing drumstick skills.
They weren't too amazing today.
I think they're all right.
They're okay.
All right, you might get to see mine at some point. Not
Yeah.
today.
Hey, he's a drummer, and I'm a drummer, and we have the same birthday. Did you know that? It's pretty cool.
I do know that,
Well,
and now
you
everyone
know.
else knows.
Now everybody
But you looked at me. Do you know that? I was like, yeah, I know that. We talked about that.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for this week. Next week, we will be talking about 423 editor improvements. Tim
Nice.
Hobson is coming back. We're doing a sort of similar one that we did to when we released 422.
Great.
And so going through an editor, some of the nice features and stuff that we've added to the engine. Editor, both. Yeah, this is exciting. Week after that,
Tim's great, by the way.
Tim is one of my favorite people, and it's really nice to watch. I'm not favoring anyone, but I have a lot of favorite people.
That's all right.
I have a lot of them. I love everyone in here too.
Yeah.
Um,
Love you too.
Huh?
Love you too.
Oh, I love you too, Daniel. Oh, this turned into such
What's
a...
happening?
I don't know, but we're about to end this. We will see you all next week. I hope you have an awesome weekend coming up, and I hope to see you in the next jam. All right, bye everyone.
Take care.